everyone. This is the countdown to the last 8 weeks until graduation, so super excited about that. So my name's Lisa Gauthier. I am living in Rochester, New Hampshire currently with my husband and our 6 children. I am doing my last field placement at Hope on Haven Hill, which is a residential treatment facility that just opened in December here in our area. And this particular treatment facility works with pregnant women who have substance use disorder and their children. It's a level 3.5 residential care facility, which means that there is no medical detoxification done there. And it's a 6-month program where the residents can also stay up to a year postpartum when their baby's born. And we work on their recovery skills, maintaining their sobriety, getting them housing, all that type of stuff. What I learned last term that I want to build upon in the next 8 weeks is more of the assessment process that is done within the house and how we get the residents and the intake process. Actually this week I just started working on that. I did my first intake today, which went really, really well. So I was very excited to be a part of that and to actually be able to do that process, because I'm more of a visual learner. I kind of have to do it, and that way it kind of sticks with me. I'm going to apologize for the noise. All of my children are home. Some of the areas of process that are still somewhat unclear to me, that are confusing. I wouldn't say confusing. I do have a caseload currently right now. I have 1 resident that I work with within the house, and I have 2 outpatient clients that I see as well. So the hardest thing that has been for me, that is still kind of a little unclear for me, is for how I'm trying to integrate everything that I've learned over the past 2 years in regards to evidence-based practice, theories and such, and how to relate it to the client and to make sure that I'm kind of using it appropriately. So I'm really working on that this last semester, and my field instructor has been wonderful with that, as well as the feedback that I get from my peers when I post these videos in regards to any issues that I may be having, or if I'm kind of stuck on something. So that's been a huge help to me. So I'm going to kind of rely on that again this term as well. So a couple of the goals that I have for myself for this semester are definitely increasing my caseload, doing some more case management work within the facility, which helps me to learn all of the resources and the relationships that have been built with the staff and other area agencies, and how we get our referrals and things like that. I kind of want to know all of the inner workings. And credentialing, because the site right now is in the process of being credentialed for insurances. So I'm learning about that, which is wonderful, especially for licensing purposes later on down the road. So that's something new for me. And also more advocating for my clients, which is good. I'm working on that with them doing some case management stuff and advocating for what they need for when they leave the facility. So that's another goal of mine, is to kind of expand on that a little bit as well. Sorry, I'm going off my paper here. How do I want to deepen my social work skills? Definitely, I want to do more assessments. I really enjoy doing those biopsychosocial assessments, which are wonderful. I learned last semester how to do them, and I'm still learning, obviously, and my note writing, to make sure that my progress notes are up to date and par for state guidelines as well. So I'm working on that, mainly on how to word it, because I'm a very narrative individual. So I feel like I'm afraid I'm going to miss something. So I want to make sure that I'm getting all the appropriate material, but not being too verbose about it, and making sure that the information is pertinent to what needs to be stated. So my field instructor, again, has been a huge help in regards to that, and in reading everything before I document and put it in the chart. So that's definitely been something that I've been working on, and definitely want to continue to work on, because I feel that that's not something that I'm strong in at the moment. So the more opportunity I have at that, I think I'll feel better. I'll get a better grasp on that. So as far as the populations and settings that I would like more exposure to, I work with a very diverse group of individuals. A lot of them are homeless, a lot of them are substance use, and this was a population that I've had no experience with, so I kind of already fulfilled this goal by coming here to doing this internship. And I'm meeting lots of new people in the area, and in different counties as well, which is great because we're getting people from all over the state of New Hampshire wanting to come to our program. And we just opened our outpatient program as well, so we have more people coming in. So I'm actually getting more of a diversity than I have with the residents that are in the house. I have really I guess that's kind of it. I'm working with the population that I've wanted more exposure to. And so, yeah, I guess that answers that question. Sorry, a little confusing. And as far as any changes to how I want to participate in seminar, I think I participate pretty well. I kind of slipped up a little bit last semester, towards the very end there. My time kind of got away with me, and before I knew it, the week was over. So I guess as far as my participation, I think I'm going to have to manage my time a little bit more efficiently than I have been over the last couple of weeks, and making sure that I get my stuff in on time. And just kind of, I guess, taking the time to think a little bit more instead of just kind of going off what's on the top of my head, and thinking a little bit more critically in regards to certain scenarios and situations, as well as integrating the feedback that I get from peers into my field placement. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I hope you're all having a great week, and congratulations on being halfway done.